This is the tale of a 40-year-old disciplined and career-driven woman who is determined to rise in her profession. She pretends to be in love with a 20-year-old young man, but over time, that fake romance slowly transforms into genuine affection. The big question is, will this relationship survive or fall apart? At the start, we meet Alice, a stunning woman in her 40s, who has been working at a fashion magazine in Paris for the past 8 years. She is deeply focused on her work, but her blunt attitude and outdated ideas have created problems for her. Because of this, she hasn't received a promotion in 4 years. Divorced, Alice lives with her young daughter, though she rarely gets time to spend with her because of her busy schedule. Every morning, she drops her daughter at her sister's place before heading to the office. Alice feels lonely and has little time for herself. One day, she travels to Brazil for work, and after finishing, she boards a flight back to Paris. On the plane, she meets Adam, a 20-year-old college student. He had booked an economy seat, but due to an issue, the airline shifts him to business class, placing him next to Alice. As the flight approaches Paris, it hits heavy turbulence. Alice becomes frightened and instinctively grabs Adam's hand. Adam feels delighted. It's the first time a woman has done that to him, and he starts feeling drawn to her. When the plane lands safely, Alice prepares to leave. Adam wants to talk to her, but she simply says goodbye and walks away. Moments later, Adam notices Alice's pen drive under the seat. He rushes out to return it, but by then she's already left in her sister's car. On the drive, Alice's sister suggests meeting a doctor she knows, hoping Alice might remarry, but Alice refuses. Her sister is disappointed, wishing Alice would find a good partner and start fresh. At work, Alice's colleagues don't like her cold demeanor and gossip about her. She has one supportive male friend in the office. Later, a staff member tells Alice that a boy named Adam had called to speak to her, but she says she doesn't know anyone by that name. Alice meets with her boss about a promotion, but he says her articles feel outdated and uninteresting. He warns her that if she doesn't bring fresh ideas, she could lose her job. That night, she stays late at work thinking about how to improve. Then, she gets a note from the staff member saying the boy had mentioned a pen drive. Alice remembers she dropped it on the plane. She quickly calls Adam, who tells her to meet him at a bar where he's hanging out with friends. When Alice arrives, Adam brings her inside and introduces her to his friends. 2 women from Alice's office are also there and are shocked to see her. Alice wants to leave quickly, but Adam says the pen drive is at his house. She hesitantly rides with him on his scooter, her first time on one, and while Adam helps her with the helmet, the 2 office women see them and think they are kissing. One of them secretly takes a photo and posts it online. At Adam's house, he delays giving the pen drive to spend more time talking. When she finally gets it and starts to leave, Adam offers to drop her home, but she refuses and says she'll take a cab. He asks her out for coffee, but she just smiles and thanks him before leaving. The next day, people at the office look at her strangely. A colleague shows her the photo from last night, which makes it seem like she was kissing Adam. Alice insists it's a misunderstanding, but her boss is pleased, saying this younger man image could appeal to the magazine's youthful audience. He suggests she keep up the act to boost the magazine's popularity. Alice tells her office friend she doesn't want to date someone so much younger, but her friend advises her to pretend, saying it might secure her promotion. Against her better judgment, Alice decides to use Adam to impress her boss. The next day, she meets Adam with a completely new look, surprising him. She flirts with him, and they spend time together. That night, she takes him to a friend's show and deliberately makes it obvious she's with a much younger man. When the show's host, her friend, flirts with Alice, Adam gets annoyed and mocks the event, making Alice laugh. The host feels insulted and leaves. Later, Adam tells Alice he never imagined spending time with her like this, and knowing she's divorced with a daughter doesn't bother him. Alice says they should get to know each other better, but then her sister calls, urging her to come meet the doctor. Not wanting to tell Adam the truth, she lies that her daughter is unwell. Adam quickly calls a taxi for her, which makes Alice realize he genuinely cares. At her sister's house, Alice ends up drinking and awkwardly questioning the doctor, making him uncomfortable enough to leave. Still struggling to impress her boss, Alice later takes Adam to a fashion show attended by the CEO and her boss. During the event, one model falls, and Adam rushes to help her. The CEO notices and is impressed by his kindness. At the after-party, Alice and Adam drink and dance closely, but Alice notices some girls snapping photos of them. She becomes uneasy and quickly takes Adam's hand, leading him outside. Adam drops her home on his scooter. At that point, he leans in to kiss her, but Alice steps back and quietly goes inside. Adam feels like he lost a chance to get closer to her. Later, Adam visits Alice's home again and finds out that her daughter is staying at her aunt's place. This time, Adam kisses her, and Alice can't resist. They become intimate. The following morning, Alice feels guilty about the night before. She asks Adam to leave, but since it's pouring rain, he stays until it clears. Just then, Alice's sister and daughter arrive. Alice tells them Adam is only a colleague. She hands him some files and he begins to leave, but right at the door, Alice stops him and kisses him. This shows she has started to genuinely like Adam and enjoys his company. What began as a show for others is now turning into true feelings. From then on, Adam and Alice spend more time together. Adam surprises her with a walk, making her very happy. Slowly, real love grows between them, and both feel joyful. One day, Adam asks, "You're beautiful and successful, why did you choose me?" Alice doesn't have an answer, because in the beginning, she only got close to him for personal gain. But now, she truly loves him. A few days later, Alice finally gets her promotion, which excites her. But now she starts seriously thinking about their future, should they stay together or not. Later, when they meet, Adam tells her, "I love you deeply and want to marry you." Alice is stunned. She says, "We're too different. I'm 20 years older. You have your whole life ahead. I love you, but I have responsibilities, my daughter, my work. And what will people say?" She adds, "Maybe it's best if we end things here." Adam refuses, but Alice walks away. Alice knows she initially used Adam just for her career, but now she's fallen in love. Still, her fears and responsibilities pull her away. Both feel lonely and heartbroken. Adam talks to his father, who comforts him, saying love at a young age is common, but life must go on. A few days later, the CEO visits Alice's office to review the new magazine cover but doesn't like the male model. She wants a fresher face. Spotting Alice's laptop wallpaper, a photo of Adam, she remembers him from the fashion show and decides he should be the new model. Alice doesn't want to meet him, but her boss insists. She calls and texts Adam, but he ignores her, drinking at home. So Alice goes to him in person and convinces him to come out. Adam assumes she wants to reconcile, but she says he should model for the magazine, meet beautiful women, and get paid. Adam gets upset, realizing she came only for work. He says, "Let's never meet again," and storms off. On the day of the photo shoot, Adam doesn't show up at first, making Alice anxious about losing her job. But eventually, he arrives. Deep down, he still loves her. In the makeup room, Alice's friend apologizes to Adam and admits it was his idea for Alice to fake the relationship to get promoted. Hurt, Adam realizes their love may have been fake. He walks out, kisses Alice in front of everyone, and starts the shoot. But since modeling is new to him, he struggles with posing. The photographer keeps instructing him until Adam grows irritated and decides to leave. Alice tries to explain, but Adam, angry, says, "I truly loved you, and you used me." He leaves, and Alice is left heartbroken. Soon after, her boss fires her. Alone, Alice can't stop thinking about Adam. She realizes love is more important than her career. She goes to Adam's college and, in front of everyone, declares, "I've stopped worrying about the future or society. I just want you. I love you and want to be with you." She apologizes, and Adam, still in love, forgives her. They kiss, reconcile, and start living happily together.